This is the tale that you humans have passed down through uncounted generations. It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide and malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power protected by her grace, the goddess. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed it in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of evil swarming the lands, the goddesses gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of Earth. She sent it skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now, a new legend bound to this great story stands ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. Hello and welcome to this new Let's Play series of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword from the Nintendo Wii. I'm Sir Coopernut, so let's just jump right in. Now we need to make a new file. I need to delete this one. Now, this game it only really recently came out, but it's really good. And I've been wanting to Let's Play this for quite some time, so let's name our character. We're going to call him Koopo. I don't know, I was thinking about calling him Link, but we'll just call him Koopo. And then it's me! So let's start up and watch the opening cutscene. He has a lot of teeth. It's like Jaws crossed with the Heartless. And that must be some really bad morning breath there, guys. Would not like to be near that. This game was released at the 25th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. I think it's like 27th now. Possibly 26th, but definitely possibly 27th, definitely 26th. As you might already be able to tell, this is going to be a very unusual setting for a Zelda game. No land here. Well, not much anyway. Just an island in the sky. Now, for those of you that don't know or haven't really know anything about the Legend of Zelda, this is the first game in the chronology, the timeline as it were. So it's the origin story of The Legend of Zelda, and if you have never played a Legend of Zelda game and want to play along, this is the one to start with. Nom. Bird nearly ate Zelda's hand off. And yes, that's Zelda. It's not really a spoiler. Blonde girl equals Zelda. And there's our protagonist, Koopo. And he is dreaming about our Jaws Heartless hybrid. Rise, Koopo. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. That time has come. The time has come for you to awaken, Koopo. That would scare the shit out of me if something like that happened. Something like that has happened to me before in real life. But it was so bad. I've never jumped so much in my life. Mega Nintendo Wolf knows about it. I'm not going to tell you guys. It's pretty embarrassing. Pachoo. I mean, how rude! Just spits a letter on us and flies off. I mean, I was having a dream there. He's like, yeah, what's all this? Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Koopo. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. I wish I had someone who'd write me letters to wake me up, because I have such a hard time getting out of bed. I've got like an alarm clock that's so loud you wouldn't believe and doesn't wake me up. Okay, and if we open this cupboard, we get blue rupee. It's worth 5. Rupees are the currency of this game. Green rupees are worth 1. Blue rupees are worth 5. Red rupees are worth 20. Silver are worth 100. And gold are 200 in this game, I think. They change often enough. So this is the Knight Academy, so we're some sort of student. And as you can see if you examine this board. Get out of the way, Pit-Pit. The wing ceremonies today, riders Groose, Corwin, what a name is that? Stritch and Koopo. Who will claim the prize? Me, of course. Because I'm gonna win. Now over here we can talk to one of our friends. Good morning, Koopo. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Koopo, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. Right, now we're going to help old Fledge here carry these barrels. Ah, thanks. I didn't think you had time to help me out. No problem. Really? Thanks. Okay, so I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Okay, he's just going to teach you how to pick it up. This is their little carrying tutorial they have in every Zelda game. Well, not every Zelda game, but most. Now, this game is unique in that it introduces the best mechanic Zelda has ever came up with. And if this guy ever shuts up, I'll be able to go over it. You may notice this green bar, and it's our stamina gauge. Now, it may appear that at first glance to be a complete hindrance in that you've got to manage your stamina, but because of that, I'd say it's a benefit because you can do lots of cool things with this, and it adds a whole another layer of strategy to this already awesome game. And I cannot go back to old Zelda games now without a stamina gauge. It actually just bugs me. I was playing Ocarina of Time recently, and I just can't. Had to put it down after a while and come back to it another day because I just could not deal with not having a stamina gauge. It's so weird. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. That's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gone flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help. Crazy old canteen lady. Anyway, let's go talk to our friend, and he will give us half of his money. You don't actually need to carry the second barrel. I've always thought you did, but I've recorded this episode like 50 times now because of technical difficulties. And apparently you don't, so we get a red rupee there for helping out our friend Fledge, so that's pretty awesome. So let's just head outside. I always carried the second barrel, but no, don't need to. That's one thing, I suppose. Right. So, this is our town. Gonna get a little panoramic view here. Welcome to Skyloft. The Isle in the Sky. Now, first things first, what we want to do is we want to go over here. Now, this will not always be here. It's going to depend. Oh, it's here today. If you roll into the wall, it will knock a beetle off, and you can pick it up. We get a sky stag beetle. Now, it's not always there, so don't be upset or annoyed if it isn't. It's not really worth resetting it. It's just a free sky stag beetle. We're going to need a lot of them, and as you can see already from the menu, how do I change screens? There we go. Oh, shake the wheel remote. As you see, we got a lot of collectibles in this game, so yeah, don't worry, you're going to need a lot. Over here, we got a bird statue. These act as save points, just like the owl statues in Majora's Mask, kind of. They have another function as well, these ones, but we'll get into that later. So, hello, Kupo, up here.
Yo.
Good morning to you, Kupo. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Look this way, right? This is the annoying Z target to talk tutorial I have in every Zelda game, well, 3D ones, for some strange reason. I don't know why, because you very, very rarely need to do this. And even rare, you might do it a few times in other Zelda games, but I really can't think of any time in this game where I ever used that target to talk to someone, or have ever needed to. And he's just going to teach us how to dash, because if we try and climb at this, it won't work. We need to get a run up. So by using dash, it uses up some of our stamina, and we're able to get a run up, which is pretty awesome. So what do you think? Using ace dash is useful? Yes, it is, because it's just another layer of awesome strategy that you can use in this game. So now he's going to teach us how to auto jump, because as you know, Link cannot jump. The only iteration is in Brawl. But no, we just jump by running in off the edge. So what are you up to? We're just going to get some last minute bird practice in this morning. Some last minute bird practice in this morning. Oh yeah, never mind. I remember I was reading that wrong. I was like, that doesn't make any sense, but it does. Oh, you have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Yes, she is, so can I go see her, please? Perfect time then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Kapora, has a pet named Mia, and well, she scampered off again. Look! Because apparently our eyes act like camera angles. Look, over there, do you see her? The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony, I thought that maybe I should feed her. But the ceremony is about to start, and I just put on a fresh set of clothes. And you see, basically I'm your teacher, so you're going to do what I tell you to. Or I'll make you fail your class. Okay, so this is just another little tutorial thing, and I don't know, like, I'm not really sure how I feel about tutorials and video games anymore. Maybe it's just I've got older and they annoy me more now. Or maybe it's just because, I don't know, like in old games they didn't really have tutorials, they were like optional if you needed them. I mean, Ocarina of Time, did they have a tutorial? Oh, okay, that's the first time I've ever failed that jump in my life. Oh dear. This happens when you're the Let's Play curse. It's gonna happen a lot. No, fuck off. No, go away. I didn't talk to you. Ah, dear. Yes, I know. You don't need to tell me. In Ocarina of Time, they have like a know-it-all brother's house, don't they? And that's kind of it's like an optional tour, and you can go in there and they'll tell you stuff. Or in Wind Waker, that the old man has like loads of paper on the wall that tells you how to play the game, basically. I mean, I can understand having a sword tutorial, like how to, combat, but you don't need a tutorial for this sort of stuff. Or if you do, just say, I will help you out if you need it, but I won't do it if you don't need it. So yeah, he's just telling us now that we need to push this box, because we won't be able to, even with the dash, we're not going to be able to get a big enough run up like that. So once that's pushed against there, we can get a run up, and up we go. Little wall kick there. Okay, and here is the headmaster's pets. Let's just take this back down to our teacher. And hopefully he'll leave us alone and we can go on and get on with our day. Ooh, nice work! You brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Koopa. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. Okay, so We can finally go. If he ever shuts up, please shut up, please shut up. I mean, it's not even like the text is actually annoying me. I guess it's mainly because I've had to record this so many times. And over here is a stamina fruit. They fully heal your stamina when you run through them. This guy here, I'm not going to talk to him, but he basically says that he's fixing the gate for the wing ceremony. But why would you leave it to the morning of the wing ceremony if it's been broken for ages? Up here, you'll notice some weird triangles and some crests. Those of you who played Ocarina of Time and other Zelda games will know what they are. If you don't, just remember it for later, because it's kind of a clue to the story. Ah, there's Zelda. I'm not going to sing for you guys. Zelda's got a much better singing voice. It's kind of a prophecy here, which I'm sure you know. Prophecies in video games always come true. Hey, good morning, Kupo. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes, I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Kupo. So, how do I look? It doesn't really matter what you say, but we'll be nice to her since I really like Zelda. I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Kupo. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Kupo, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual of Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Koopa hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skills of the rider as well as the bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students, but you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You're not really helping Zelda's confidence in Link here. You see, Koopa and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. Ah, but that first meeting between Koopa and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare, we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall seeing Koopa and that Loftwing of his when they first met? What a sight! The boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Sensing his bird there, or trying to, because something's amiss. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Kupo and his bird. Anyone who is part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Woohoo! This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those trained to become Knights of Skyloft. If Cooper doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Cooper messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Ooh. Calm down, my dear. It'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Kupo. Hey! Listen, Kupo, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Here we are. Go on now, jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah, you can't send your bird out there. Oh, I get it, you're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go! Okay, Kupo, go ahead. Okay, right. Zelda should really listen to people. When I say I can't sense my bird, you know, I'm probably saying it for a reason. Thank God is he fat. His bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. I really love the way that the headmaster doesn't jump off. I mean, he's got a duty of care to Link. You can't go letting him die. You should have been the first to jump. Hang in there, Kupo. I've got you. Although I guess that poor bird... Who would want to carry that thing? Oh, that would hurt so much. Ah, you two right? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Kupo. What could have possibly happened to Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't send your bird nearby, Kupo? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Kupo, when you said you couldn't send your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. Yeah, and you care more about your bird than your friend that you nearly killed. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. I could say saved by the bell, but that's the bell for the wing ceremony, so really, we've been fucked by the bell. Aye, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Kupo, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. I love the look she gives him here. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Kupo asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come to talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Kupo, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. Okie dokie. I'm sorry this has been an extremely long story section. This game doesn't have too much talking, it's just mainly the start. Once we get into the gist of everything, you know, it'll be awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. We've got some backstory. I'm going to end things off here. We've got some backstory into the universe of this world, and in the next episode we'll be starting to look for our Loftwing who mysteriously vanished. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.